we have been looking at the number of people or the number of lives lost to this problem. But another way of looking at this is the amount of life that's lost to this problem. And the best way to look at that, in my view, is to consider potential years of life lost. You saw how young those people were who died. And if you look at the demographic breakdown, it follows. These are very, very young people. So what I did was I took a look at BC's BC statistics in 2017 and assumed that the deaths that happened in the first 6 months of 2017 would continue at the same clip and not increase. And I also, to be conservative, assumed that everybody who was reported in a 10-year age group died at the top of that 10-year age group. So if they were reported as a death between 20 and 29 years old, I assumed that they were 29 years old when they died. And the reference age that I used for premature death was younger than 70, because that's what CADTH uses for international comparisons of premature death. So if somebody died in the 30 to 39 age group, I would say they died at 39, and the potential years of life lost for that person was 31 years. So in doing that, the absolute PYLL rate per 100,000 population that you come up with in BC for 2017 is about 880. If I instead assume that everybody who died in each 10-year age group died at the middle of that age group, which might be more accurate of a way to do it, you're looking at a PYLL of 1020 absolute rate per 100,000 population. Now, just to put in context what that means, CADTH on their website has a list of internationally compared causes of premature death. This is what we see for ischemic heart disease in 2010. 230.1 per 100,000 Canadian population. Here's what you see from cancer, 845.6 per 100,000 population. That's all cancers, including childhood cancers. And in 2010, the potential years of life lost in the Canadian population from all external causes of death. All external causes of death means every suicide, every homicide, every injury from a motor vehicle crash, snowmobile, ATV, every injury from sport or adventure, and every drug poisoning death in 2010 was 826. And you see that the trends of all of these things are going in the correct direction for a developed country. But from drug poisoning alone, that's only one component of external cause of death in 2010, we're losing more than every single one of those causes. So this is not only shocking from the perspective of how many people are dying, but how much life our population is losing that's productive time, when people start to parent, when people get jobs, when they pay taxes, when they build infrastructure with skilled trade. We lost a lot of young men in this epidemic, and they would be people that we would build an economy and a country on, and they're gone now.